Slam that button, Alex.
Hey, we're back at Quorators, another week live on Cracked.com YouTube page. Cracked, home of the fact.
Yes.
I'm your host, Alex, with my co-host, Jeremy.
Hi. People keep asking if that's a real catchphrase of Cracked, and it's not. We made it up,
is.
but it should be real.
It is, because I say it every week.
Yeah, and no one else is on the channel, so it has to be real.
It
Yeah,
does
it
rhyme.
rhymes.
It has a lot of merits. I
Yeah.
think we're all clear on the merits.
No one can stop us from saying it, and
No.
now it is the catchphrase of Cracked.
No one who works here has told me they don't like it. I say it.
Sure.
No one has told me that.
Yeah.
That works.
And I think they would if it was a problem.
I think they would.
We got a great show for you this week, all the way from the Big Apple. What's this? You just got off the Staten Island ferry visiting Lady Liberty herself? Well, we've got some big laughs coming in also for the Staten Island ferry, where she does not live, but what if she did live there? And it's Karli Marulli, stand-up comedian Karli Marulli.
Hello. I live on the Staten Island ferry. You heard it here.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's really interesting. We are going to talk about
And
that.
rent is out
Get
of
around to
control.
it. Yeah.
It's
I'm
too
down in the
damn high.
boiler room. I'm shoving coal into the
Yeah.
incinerator.
Okay, so you're not like a stowaway or anything.
No, I'm working.
You
Okay,
work
that's
there.
good.
room and
You gotta
board.
work.
And it was good that we could get you after work.
That's right.
Sure.
I just wiped all the soot off.
From the steamboat that takes people from Staten
I'm
Island.
not sure if I mentioned it as a video podcast. You probably don't want that soot.
No, yeah,
That
it's
soot's
true.
gonna show. The really mean people in our comments are gonna.
Yes.
They're not gonna notice the soot.
They are.
This poor girl has soot all over her face.
Sure.
Next time you get a guest, get someone without soot. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, Karli, I guess I should ask before we begin the entire thing. Have you been on Quora?
No, I can't say I have.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Do you know what it is? Have you heard of it?
It's like a search engine.
Yeah.
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 Like
It-
Bing.
Well, I guess not. It's not really a search engine so much as a question
Like
engine.
Ask
Right.
Jeeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask it, but so Ask Jeeves is like a Google, like it brings you to websites,
Right.
whereas Quora is just like, oh, hi, I'm Jeeves. Yeah, you can drink that or whatever.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
gives you what it thinks.
Yeah.
yeah, and then you
Wow,
click on the profile.
okay.
It says like where Jeeves worked and went to school and like where he lives and stuff. And you're like, Jeeves, you shouldn't put all that information on the internet.
Jeeves, are
So
you
is it
good?
just a guy?
Hey, it's everybody. We're
It's
all
social
Jeeves.
media.
Oh, I see.
We're
Quora-
all Jeeves.
Quora has made us all Jeeves.
I think we get better at explaining the website every week.
I think so too, and I think everybody appreciates it.
It's like
Good at it by now, I would think.
it's like Bing, but we're all Jeeves. Yeah, no, I think we get worse at it every time. Anyway, that's all fine and good. So we bookend the show by asking a question and then see what the answers are the next week. So we
got
have
great
one from
ones for
last week.
this.
We did. What was the
Yes.
question?
What was worse for New York City, the Green Goblin or 9/11?
Oh, good.
It's a great question.
And it's
you.
important to get community response that's respectful and well thought out. And so I'm hoping that comes across here. As we always say on the show, if you must answer our question on Quora, please use the code word scrambled eggs. And that way we will know you came from the podcast and we won't be mean to you when
Yeah.
we read it.
Okay, this first comment is from Adrian Flitcroft, who's a former ex-clothing machinist.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Adrian. The Green Goblin was a fictional character in Marvel Comics. 9/11 was an attack which killed nearly 3,000 people and devastated the lives of thousands of others who
That's
had
right,
lost
Adrian.
loved ones or been traumatized by the attacks. You seem to be of a generation which is incapable of distinguishing between fact and reality, fiction and reality. Furthermore, this question is insulting to the memories of all of those who died in 9/11, their families, and also the survivors. Question downvoted, and you blocked and muted Alex Ptak.
What?
I always true.
I always forget
what
it's
it
on my
says.
name.
Buried the lead. You're blocked and muted. You can't do that.
I can't talk to Adrian now?
You're not welcome on the platform.
Wait, but I can't respond to the box? What
You
happens if
can.
you respond to the box? How about just eat it, Adrian?
It
Tell
says
him to
you-
eat it.
It says you cannot.
Shit,
I
son of a
upvoted it.
bitch.
I upvoted it. I don't know what to do.
Don't upvote it. You're on Adrian's
I can still
side?
go to
He
his
looks
thing and
awesome,
comment. I know I
actually.
can't.
Why does he dressed like Indiana Jones?
He's so cool. He lives in Ventnor, Isle of Wight.
So this is not an American?
No, it's a British guy.
This is a British guy
He
telling
studied at
me I've
Manchester
triggered him and I'm blocked?
Yeah, dude,
He's on
yeah.
the Isle of Wight.
God, he's on a goddamn island.
Yeah,
hell does he
that's
know?
what they call freaking the United Kingdom.
That's right.
Oh, the Isle of
'Cause they're all white.
It's kind of political show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every episode, by the end of the episode, we're like, we can do our little offensive jokes now and make our little 9/11 question, and then we forget that next week we have to start with
It's the
9/11.
beginning, yeah.
Which is
The answer
rough.
to it.
Yeah.
What is it more rough than the Green Goblin? That's what we're here to find
That's
out.
what we want to know.
And also, the other problem is we send ourselves Spider-Man questions at the beginning, and then we talk about Spider-Man for 45 minutes.
Yeah. One other answer: 9/11 was real. Green Goblin is fantasy.
These guys.
It's very consistent.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're saying
my
the same
fantasy.
things.
I don't want him to exist.
And that's from Lee Win Godry. Thanks for the answer, Lee Win.
Thanks for the answer and for not blocking and muting Mr. Alex
Yeah, really.
Ptak.
Engage with the conversation.
I'm
Don't
trying
just
to learn.
block.
I'm trying to grow. And you're all so mad at me. And it makes me want to cry, but I'm on camera, so I won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Green Goblin would be worse if he was real.
I would say that too.
Now,
He could move around.
Yeah.
9/11 was just
One spot.
at ground zero.
Yeah.
What was that? It was at a bunch of spots.
It's true. It
Now that I'm
was.
thinking back,
Yeah.
it was kind of a concerted effort.
It
Green
kind of
Goblin
had an
never attacked the
incredible
Pentagon.
It had an incredible range of motion if you think about it. But
Yeah.
this is what I wanted to say. And again, we will not be talking about Spider-Man the whole podcast. But doesn't Green Goblin seems like he kills more than 3,000 people?
That's what I'm
over
saying.
his career.
He's got those
Totally.
bombs that turn you into skeletons.
He throws goddamn pumpkins at your ass.
And he could just knock you off of like a rooftop bar.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I hate when I'm at the rooftop bar and the Green Goblin gets in there.
Picks you up in the back of your shirt and just drops you off the
Yeah.
building.
As he cackles.
Mind if I pick up the bill? That's something you could say.
And your name is Bill in this case.
it
really works.
Like a mechanic.
Yeah, yeah. He reads your name tag.
But I'm Bill. Ah. This is the kind of situations you could be in that would be really scary for that. So jury's out. The real lesson is that one is real and one is in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Isn't really the question, but
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jury's still out.
jury's out.
Okay.
Also, the Green Goblin is real. He's not like a real man, but that character is real.
Right. What's
Maybe the
real?
publication of that character was worse than 9/11 for New York City.
You'll hear no debate from me, good friend.
Thank you.
Nor I.
All right, let's move on.
Let's go.
Our first segment is romance questions. It's called Quora Romance.
Whoa.
Welcome to Core Romance. Come and sit a while.
So these are questions
Baby.
on Quora that we found that are about romance. We got all sorts of sound effects.
Yeah.
We got them all.
excited to hear
It's not just that one.
Slam the
Don't hold
the
back.
ka-ching. Cha-ching.
I made it too quiet.
There
Yeah,
we
see?
go. Yeah, that first one was like $3 hitting your account. Quiet.
No, I need that big money. It's Core Romance.
Or romance.
This question is, why are women cheating on their husbands at an all-time high now?
Wow. Wow.
This is
Wow.
a question I want to ask every week.
So true.
Is that a fact?
I mean,
what's the data?
I read it on Quora.
I like to think that this is a poly guy who has been cheated on by all of his wives.
No.
He has like 10 wives, and they've all cheated on him.
Yeah, this is an individual targeted
Yeah,
problem.
He
this
didn't
is
get
one
invited.
person's personal experience.
They
He's
had
fresh
one
off of
orgy.
getting cheated on. He's like, why are all women out there cheating?
Women you think you can trust.
This is the Nate Silver of being cheated on.
Yeah.
He's got the data.
Now, I found in this, you cannot use this data. I have not been cheated on.
As far as
To my knowledge.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, by all women. So I guess you got to just throw my experience right out, right? If this is the statistical trend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And being on the woman's side of this, I've never cheated on someone.
Wow.
Really? The
None of your
last
husbands?
faithful woman.
No, that's right. That's
Cracked
right. There's one
commenters.
left.
It could be you. We went kind of like a raffle dating show.
Yeah.
Where we offer women up
Yeah.
to the camera. We're like, is this for you? Do you like that? She hates this question about treachery.
Yeah, I wish I had a more experience, more light to shed on this.
Yeah, maybe
A lot
over
of cheating
time.
experience.
Over time, you'll begin to cheat, I guess.
Well, I feel like when you talk to anyone who is like cheated, they're like, well, you don't know. Sometimes,
Sometimes you gotta.
yeah.
Love finds a way.
True.
I feel like women have more opportunities to cheat. Like I know
Love
a lot
finds a
of
way,
guys,
by the
It's
way,
so
is
much
What's that?
easier to
Love finds a way is exactly the right thing to say. I just want to back you up on that.
Thank you.
What were you saying?
It's easier for like women have more opportunities to cheat. I feel like more guys are just like I don't care. I just want to have sex with anything.
Yeah,
Right.
the
And I feel like
desperation.
probably an equal amount of men and women want to cheat,
Mm-hmm.
but it's probably easier for women to go through with it.
This is the poly thing. Is that the classic like
Sure.
poly joke is like we became poly and then my girlfriend started going on more dates and I play more Elden Ring or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Not
Which
to
works
date.
for some people.
Yeah.
If you are a man who feels like you're not getting enough time for Elden Ring,
And
maybe
I do.
poly could be a solution for you.
Yeah.
Life is out. Not on dates.
She's out of the house and you're in the capital.
We got to get you out of the house more. The conversation starts
I
at.
need you to be
You're getting in the
fucking.
way.
You're not living your life. So are the comments very pro or anti this
Yeah,
question?
what
Well, this is on the internet, so a lot of them are anti-women. Look how long this
This
answer
one
is.
is that can't be good. This is like
No.
5 big paragraphs.
This is very much someone who has like fake science as to why this is happening. Because it's possible, easy, and tempting. The human race has developed in such a way that when people want something, they now go out and get it. We have inbuilt sexual urges that are ever present and are part of our makeup. It is a natural thing that is specifically there.
It's like DoorDash for cum.
That's
They should
exactly
make
right.
that.
DoorDash for cum.
Yeah.
But when?
Wow.
I'm not tipping you just for making me cum.
And it's the same as like Uber or DoorDash. You don't get to pick the guy.
No.
You make them
guy
come and
just
you take
picks
the picture.
He will jack you.
Take a picture of you. You're all like fucked up.
I'm just a puddle on the ground.
Yeah.
Look, you
It's
can
like
tell
a
they're
tissue.
asleep.
Yeah.
This chair is so broken, by the way. I'm going to fall out of this
I
thing.
fell off of one recently.
It was very funny.
Maybe that'll come up later.
I
Yeah.
pray it
Chekhov's
doesn't.
cat.
Something
Sure.
so shocking.
Carly, I just
here's
want to
someone.
make sure that everything you're saying is getting picked up. So I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah,
like
I'll-
move this closer towards you.
It's tough being a woman on a podcast. It's just not built for us. It's really not. Everything's too big. It's too far away.
It's like the cockpit of a fighter jet. They design
my
it with
God.
one size. Yeah.
Totally. And I bet like women can't reach the top switches.
I can't hit.
Phones are way too big.
I can't hit the honey.
That's too far away. I wouldn't be able to do any of this.
I'm confused what the colors mean.
That's me.
I like
We will
this
get you
funny
trained
answer.
on that, but yeah. So the other 4 paragraphs aren't as
No,
good.
I'm not reading that.
I'm sure they only get worse.
This woman, Caitlin Mariette, says, my ex was an asshole. That's why I cheated.
Break
Oh,
it
all
up.
right.
So a cheater in here.
Upvote for cheater.
Yeah.
She's an exotic dancer.
Good for you, girl.
Yeah.
Go
Probably
cheat on
incredibly
him,
easy
girl.
For her to cheat.
Yeah.
And it says dancer/bar worker.
All of her photos are, I have to click to see them. So I'm guessing they are nude photos
Oh wow, yeah.
on Quora. Just dropping nudes on Quora.
Maybe they're just
Damn.
offensive.
I have to imagine these posts on the sub Quora because boobs.
Wow, she puts her kick on there too. I shouldn't
Yeah.
say it, right?
Don't say it.
But I want to.
I don't want to though. What about her wicker? Look at this
Oh,
one.
I want to say that one too. This lady's wilding out.
Without saying
all we
what
can
they
say.
are, we want to say them.
Right. So just imagine the first thing that pops into your head when we say that.
She's got a
that's what
website
it is.
too.
Think of a funny word.
Yeah, we can tag her in the post or
Maybe I mean, I don't know why. This is just porn.
What website are you on right now?
I went to a website that is just porn. I
This
didn't
he
is
know.
just opened up porn.
It said her
during
website
this
was
podcast.
Pornhub.com. I
This
don't know.
podcast
Made to see
sucks.
porn.
Going on Pornhub.
Yeah, this is unattainable for women.
Oh God, I really did not think that was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be like a blog.
Ladies, if you come on this podcast, they are going to thrust porn on you.
We're gonna offer you to our commenters.
Do you think this is funny?
If you look over, it's
Just fucking.
full porn.
All right. Well, that sucked.
That's too bad.
Okay, I'm not mad.
I'm mad at myself.
I'm mad at Caitlin for cheating.
I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
a mommy.
Why
blog.
are all women cheating?
All right,
We did not answer the question, by the way.
Oh yeah,
You
because
brought up some interesting points.
I think climate change has something to do with it.
that's a great one.
It's getting hot in here.
Do you think it's because men are like making less money? The
Oh,
gig economy?
Sure.
because your broke ass isn't home.
That's right.
Too
Or
big.
it's like in the same way you would have like a couple of gigs. It's like you need the income of multiple men with
Oh
tiny jobs.
yes,
you know?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, like
Women are forced to have 2, maybe 3 boyfriends.
Right, because none of
To
them have
afford.
like insurance or whatever.
Yeah.
the men are out of the house working at Cum DoorDash.
That's right.
Jacking each other off.
It's a vicious cycle.
Biking around the neighborhood,
Yeah.
exhausted.
God, I'm tired.
Long day at work.
This is how I feel with podcasts. We would now have to have more podcasts to represent the single income from one 1950s podcast.
Yeah.
It's sad.
This is genuinely true.
What do we got next?
Okay. Oh, oops, I already opened this one. Oh, fuck me. What did I do?
Oh, fuck me.
How and where do sailors on U.S. Navy ships have sex with each other?
How and I like where. Where is a fun part of it. Probably just out in the open. It's all guys.
I think
on the
how
ship.
is also funny.
Now, Karli,
How?
you work on the Staten Island ferry in the coal room.
That's right.
Where
I'm
did-
seeing a fair bit of this kind of activity.
Where are the sailors fucking over that thing?
On the starboard. On the bow.
The stern.
I don't know anything.
Probably the
Stern.
stern.
They're
On the poop
mast.
deck, for
sure.
sure.
Oh yeah.
They're raising
In
the
the
mast.
Navy?
In the porthole.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the mess hall.
No, we're looking for locations.
The brig.
Yeah.
Definitely in the brig.
The brig, for sure. On the plank, too, while they're walking.
Ooh.
Heck, captain's quarters.
plank.
Quarters.
Make him fuck the plank. Oh, far worse punishment than just drowning.
Yeah, the plank is long.
It's square.
You can walk it.
Yeah.
Fucking it that's a challenge.
I don't want to
do
work
that.
out the kind of details of how that works. I'm a good sailor.
Right.
Thank you.
How do sailors have sex?
The
Just
same
like
as
everybody else.
regular non-sailor guys.
Yeah, I think so.
It does say U.S. Navy, so maybe there's an air of respect to it, to formality between a private and their privates.
Corporal or whatever. Maybe they salute each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
started.
the stainless white suits while they do
Yeah.
it.
The dress clothes. And maybe they do that really elaborate like rifle.
Oh, we love that. It's
They do that
interesting.
with each other's dicks.
Yeah, they
before
assemble each other.
Yeah, it's like the foreskin, the balls.
I feel like I'm a godless big city liberal and I have a lot of negative associations with the military.
off.
Sure,
And then they
say it.
do stuff like throw a gun in the air, and I'm like, this is great.
Well, it's theater.
Yeah.
As a New York liberal, you love theater.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. So I can export my godless demands.
I like when they sing.
It doesn't
Sing?
happen often.
The Navy.
They have
They
in
do
many
little songs and
musicals. They do songs and dance. The thing
wave
is, on
their
a ship,
hats.
you gotta
Over
sing.
there.
Over
I'm
there.
gonna
yeah.
fuck you over there.
I am the very model
Famous
of
Navy
a.
song. Gonna
cum
fuck
slut.
You over there.
I don't know the whole song. It's something like that.
Let's see some answers.
Yeah, sure.
Please.
William Zerby says wherever they can find a place.
That's what I'm saying.
Zerby.
Yeah. I remember when women were starting to show up on the ship. The first time you did not hear about it while on the ship. What? Okay.
You remember
Import
when
was
women
another
were
story.
first allowed on the ship?
My last deployment was
Starting
7
to show up on
days.
this ship.
Not to date myself, but I remember when we stopped drowning witches.
I was there on that day. I was about to drown a witch, and they were like, "No, actually."
That's the last one.
Right.
You can do that one, and that's it.
They let her go from the scruff of her neck. She scurried away. Wait, he said his last deployment was 7 days
Yes.
after 9/11.
Yeah, women were
Women were
fully
fully
integrated.
integrated.
Seems like people were getting caught all the time having sex on the ship. We had one female that was busted 4 times for having sex on the ship.
Queen?
This is a terrible writer.
She was busted.
She was busted 4 times for busting.
And
Bust-
also, this is not an answer to the question. The question is about sailors
Yes.
fucking each other.
It says how and when. It's very
How-
specific.
how-
I think
Where?
the woman
where?
is
I'm
a
sorry.
sailor, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this your question? Is the term sailing woman or something?
No, I think this is like a strange woman from the port, or maybe they're like switchboard
Sure.
girl.
We're talking about a real dock rat.
Dock rat.
I remember when
Wharf
women.
girl. You know.
It's a damn shame the way they treat these women.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I think they do it on the stern.
It's got to be the stern.
It's the best
Or
place
right
to
where
do it.
the that thing at the front, like the mermaid statue is.
Oh,
Ooh,
the
that's attachable.
prow.
Is that it? You made that up. That's
It
not
sounds right, doesn't it?
The prow.
What do you ram with?
Do you ram
The
with
fucking
that?
stuff, the level of knowledge you two have about the high seas is almost none. You know
Listen.
nothing about the high seas.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be good at being on a boat. I think I would die quickly.
Yeah, I don't think I would like it. I think I'd get a little stir crazy.
Show me you haven't been on the high seas without showing me you
Sure.
haven't been on the
I
high
think
seas.
day one I'm getting scurvy, and no one knows how.
That you already weren't having
Yeah,
fruit.
you're done. And then just one more day on the ship puts you over.
Yeah, like my leg falls off.
You haven't had a piece of fruit in like 5 years, and then you join the Navy.
Any
I think
other answers on this?
they're all so long.
I want like a real account of like a gay sailor who was like, all right, here's what we're
Yeah, we're all pissed off that everyone's like, women and men have sex on the ship. We're like,
like,
get out of
no,
here.
shut up.
Sex between two sailors is between a man and a woman.
All these questions are like, oh, do people in the military, do they fuck? And it's like teen boys being like, should I join the army? I'm gay.
I
Is
am
it gonna
this
be-
close.
Yeah.
We got to go back to that woman's porn website to find answers for this.
No. We stay on Quora.
Here you go. Various headspaces, aka bathrooms.
Head spaces.
Head spaces.
For certain, that happened a lot with gay Filipino sailors.
Wow.
Huh. For some
them.
reason, you say.
That's what he said.
Okay.
I don't know.
James
James
Jenkins?
H. Jenkins. He's
That's
an
a-
INFJ, I can tell you that much.
That's a
Sure.
Filipino name if I've ever heard one.
He
Jenkins.
lives in Southeast Asia. He lives in Thailand.
This is a reputable figure from top to bottom.
Yeah,
Wow.
he seems like a good guy. He knows about personal growth and Dungeons
Dungeons and Dragons deep dive.
Honestly, same.
You should join the Navy.
I
You really
dare not
should.
Maybe
cast.
guys like this you can
It's
talk
not
to.
too late.
Fuck this
No.
guy in a headroom.
I gotta turn my life around.
Yeah, get in the headspace with that guy.
My wife is gonna hate this twist for me.
She's cheating. On
Yeah.
Damn it! Because I don't know any knots, isn't it?
All right, here's a
right.
question. What is something guys want girls to do more often?
Oh, fellas were always asking this.
All right.
Dude, girls gotta come on more podcasts.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yes, girls have to stop fearing podcasts.
And we're
Yeah.
always asking. That's not the problem.
They're declining.
They're declining because they're too far away from the buttons. What do men want women to do more? I'm assuming the answers to this are going to be like
Disgusting.
unholy fucking
Yeah.
cum
Anal.
brain.
All sorts of jobs.
Yeah.
It's going to be anal
Public.
top to bottom in there.
Totally spitting. I don't know. Kind of biting,
Probably fucking
spitting,
spit play,
spit play,
Well, apparently,
spit work.
sandwich play, sandwich work, sandwich job,
my
Give
wife
me a
refuses to put me between two buns.
and you ask and you ask.
Give me an SJ.
Unfortunately, I guess Quora is much more boomer than we thought because the top answer is nagging is something that drives guys crazy.
Fellas, first of all, slam that subscribe button. Now that you're here.
That's right. If you haven't heard enough, I don't know what to tell you.
This is not our channel, but I want you to do it anyway.
Slam that subscribe button.
Hit that thing.
Nagging. Nagging is
Nagging.
one of those words where it's like, guys do that too, but it's not called nagging.
No, it's very visual
Guys
when you hear
remind you of stuff.
Yeah.
it. Reminding.
Right? Yeah, guys give perfectly appropriate reminders.
Yeah.
That pipe's hot.
Correct
You know,
intervals.
stuff like that.
Women are nagging.
I hate it when a woman tells me a pipe is hot. I'm going to touch the hot pipe. I don't care.
Stop nagging me.
I could see this actually happening for you, Alex.
I touch a lot of hot pipes and I burn myself.
And your wife.
Oh, do you have like a bathroom hot pipe?
I have a bathroom hot pipe. There used to be, and this is useless information, there was a wonderful comedy club in New York for a while that had a low-hanging hot pipe everybody touched. And
Where was
it
this?
was right around head level.
Rite of passage.
What venue is this?
The Brooklyn comedy fucking thing.
Collective?
Collective,
It's
yeah.
still around.
CCC?
No.
The old annoyance or whatever.
What was the name of this fucking thing? And it was a head level hot pipe when you came in. That's why it's closed.
Carnegie Hall?
I'm spacing on the name of this terrible
You
building.
had to brush yourself under that hot pipe.
How do I get to Carnegie Hall?
Duck under the pipe.
Tuck under the hot pipe. Don't feel the heat radiating. Just don't touch it.
I had a job where I was making hamburgers. Jesus
Okay, SpongeBob.
Christ.
All right, SpongeBob.
I would make hamburger every day, and there was a low-hanging hot lamp, and I touched it like into my forearm every time I put a hamburger up there, and
Sick.
my arms looked like a tiger's stripes.
Very
Oh, I
cool.
see the edge of the hot lamp was
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
arm.
It was very painful, and I kind of hoped it was permanent. It looked cool, but it's all gone now. Don't worry about that.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
What was the question?
Nagging.
Why are
Oh,
women
Why
nagging
are bitches
so much?
so fucking annoying? That's the question.
I try to see if there's any others that are interesting. One guy says, "Be honest if they like a man."
Yeah.
That's a lot of them. A lot of them are just guys being like, "No one's ever hit on me because women are too scared."
I just wish women would stop cheating, which is at an all-time high, I've heard.
It's out of control.
It's
the numbers are
unstoppable.
staggering.
Oh, here's a great one from Molly Jensen. So this is a woman herself answering. She says, "Well, not being a guy, my man says he likes when we are calm. He wants to be understood. We actually like each other. We are kind to one another. We are loyal to each other. We appreciate each other every day. We enjoy one another. It's easy,
There's
no
no
trauma. We listen to
punctuation.
each
I am
other.
married to
We
a
tell
nervous
each other
dog.
Anything to be understood. No judgment. That's about it. Thanks for listening." Men want women to use periods.
Oh, yes. Run-ons are very dangerous to us.
She does sound like she has a gun to her head. Honestly. So,
What do men want? They just want everything to be okay. That's all.
yeah, no problem. No problem. Don't
We
come
love each
here.
other so much.
No problem.
They just want this all to go away.
Here you go.
Clear decisions. Be more adventurous in bed.
These are rough.
Love a list form. Love a list format.
They control sometimes in bed.
It's like, okay, you're submissive. That's not a problem with women. Like, you have a kink.
This is your fetish, dude. Wayne, photographer from 2016 to present.
Okay.
One problem all women have, I think, is pointing out when I'm farting.
Saying pee you when I do a big fart.
Let's see. He says he wants women to make more noise during sex.
There's a lot of sex stuff.
Yeah.
Number one is just have faith in me.
Support our dreams. We don't really believe in our dreams as much. This is not an issue on all men.
I'd say my 3 issues are believe in me, believe in my dreams, anal. That's probably it.
I like this
think
one.
He's right.
We don't want you to be our wives and girlfriends all the time. We sometimes want you to be our buddies.
Will you wear a hat backwards, miss? Will you grind on a rail?
Do a kickflip with me, babe.
Believe in me! Believe in me is really funny to me.
Have gay Navy sex with me in a headspace.
Why won't you peg me on a ship?
This one's sad. Green Bay fan says, act like you were physically attracted to your guy.
Green Bay fan.
Green
Man, you
Bay.
gotta find someone who's into you.
You gotta
turn
find
it
Green Bay
around.
fan.
That's right.
You gotta hang out at more of the games.
Hang out at the games.
Do people say that outside of comedy for like sports fans? They're like,
What-
you gotta hang out at the stadium.
Yeah, that game is a hang.
You gotta make friends with the bartender at the Packers game.
They let me right in.
They'll let you play if you hang out.
We stand in the back with our arms crossed at the game.
Pretty good play. It's good stuff. Okay.
That's all of our romance questions. Our next segment is Forbidden Knowledge.
Well, I'm satisfied. The forbidden. The unknown.
Okay.
Forbidden knowledge.
This question is, I punched someone in the face with a lighter in my hand and blew up his face. Sorry. I punched someone in the face with a lighter in my hand and blew up on his face. Okay, I said it right. He was knocked out, but I left. Will he be okay?
Oh my god.
It doesn't sound like he's okay, man.
That rocks.
It blew up on his
Punched someone with
face?
a lighter in his
And
hand and
the lighter
exploded.
blew up?
I wish I was you more than
Do you think his
anything.
hand?
That's my
exploded?
question. Like, is your hand okay?
No, he made it so just the lighter blew up on his face. Acts like you've been there before. Just explode the face.
Like the lighter was already lit. It was like a big.
Maybe he had
lighter, and then
gasoline all over his hands.
Yeah, you left out that part where you doused him in gas.
How hard do you gotta punch someone to explode a lighter?
I don't.
Mythbusters! Stupid edition. We're doing myths that no one thinks and kind of sound made up.
It's just.
No
Will
one
he
believes
be
this guy.
okay? Who was the guy?
Yeah.
Can you get back in touch with him?
I pray for my enemies.
That's right.
I like this answer. This guy is a former veteran. D. Mac says, hard to say.
This happened to me too.
It is very common for grown men to get into a fight and one of them die.
It's
Yeah, hell
very
yeah.
common.
That's right. It happens all. That's called Wednesday.
Every day, maybe.
D-Mac, that's Wednesday.
I personally know men who have been to prison for unintentionally killing someone in a bar fight. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, me too. I hate it when that happens.
I'm clicking on D. Mac's profile. He's a former
His
veteran.
picture's crazy.
I just wanted to do a punch. I didn't know I was going to explode his
I
face.
just wanted to do one punch.
While holding a lighter.
We were boys. D-Mac rocks, man. Why does he look so scary in the picture? It's like an animated portrait of a skull.
Yeah, he kind of looks like
face.
Xerxes from 300.
Oh!
Yeah, or
Yep.
that guy from Prometheus, the like,
Yeah.
ripped guy,
Oh, the alien? Yeah.
Prometheus.
the white guy.
And Xerxes does have kind of a extraterrestrial quality to him.
Someone had a question. What is the best response to "It's over" from your partner? And D-Mac says, "Hit the
The
road."
damn road.
Ah, D-Mac!
That's right. No questions, no pushback. Hit the road.
It's D-Mac's world. We're just living in it.
One of his like things is knows Korean.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
D-Mac.
Okay.
I had
What
to
a
flee to
cool
Korea
guy.
after killing a man at a bar.
Didn't mean to. It sucks. Wouldn't recommend it.
Hey, man. You just gotta move on.
He's asked 4 questions ever, and in February, his first question ever on Quora was, "Did Jimi Hendrix ever meet Bruce Lee?" Both were very familiar with the Seattle area, after all.
That rules. That's a great question.
I wonder if it's true.
Yeah, I don't know. There's one
That'd be
answer
great.
on it.
Hopefully, there's like a picture of them together. That's the answer.
There's one thing they don't teach you in the armed forces, and that's if Jimi Hendrix met Bruce Lee once.
They
I
won't
can't
tell
read
you
it.
that. That's something you gotta find on your own, brother.
There's an answer, but it's hidden behind Quora Plus.
Ah,
Whoa.
damn.
Yep.
We're not going to pay for Quora Plus. Stop
No, we
asking.
refuse.
It's
You guys
against
should
the
get
rules.
a free Quora Plus.
We
account
should.
for
We're doing the
doing
work.
this.
We really should.
We're doing the work making fun of your website. Why aren't you giving us free subscriptions to stuff?
Yeah, you're using your website wrong. Give me the free version.
I'm blocked by that one guy
and muted.
and muted. I can't respond.
Okay, here's a question. Can you boil and grink weed?
Oh.
What is
I have,
grink?
I have the perfect sound for this.
Is that just a word I don't know?
Ooh, the bubba. That's not.
I am grinking it. I am grinking it.
No, ever
That's the
grink
guy
weed?
drinking weed. I've heard. So someone told me when you have like a little bit of like kind of keef left in your grinder.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not like coming off. It's like kind of stuck in there. Put it in like a boiling pot of milk. Like boil it with milk, like hot chocolate, and then drink the milk.
I'm not going to
Specifically
drink
milk.
the milk. That sounds so bad.
You
the
can boil
milk.
and drink your weed that way.
I would rather not be high than drink the boiled weed milk.
There you have it.
Is grink a real word? What does this mean?
No, I
We
think
gotta drink it.
I don't know. I don't smoke weed. Maybe it's a real thing everyone knows.
Everyone's drinking the weed.
I left a party because they all started drinking weed. And I don't do that.
I know of the Grink when people misspelled the Grinch.
Sure.
Sure.
Is this related, perchance?
Is it greedily drinking?
Oh.
Drinking.
It's a kind of drinking milk.
Yeah.
Lustfully consuming the milk.
Putting it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna try grinking after this ends. Probably.
I'm gonna drink.
It's
something.
Oh, yeah.
It's Thursday today. I can get grunk.
Yeah. that was my
Should I look
plan.
this up? What grink means? Grink. This better not be porn again.
I'm back on Pornhub.
same
Not a lot for
porn.
Grink.
It brings
Better
you back
not.
to that same lady's website. Damn it.
A derogatory term for white people? That doesn't seem right.
Why don't you go home and Grink some weed?
It doesn't seem right.
No
It's
one's
a
ever
white
called me
slur.
this.
They're always
Grink?
These
No.
damn Grinks are so high.
no Vietnamese ever called me Grink.
This Grink pulled out an acoustic guitar at the party.
Now,
I don't know if this is what the question was, but I'm very into exploring Grink.
this is also added by White Dude to
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary.
Thank you,
Wow,
white
he
dude.
wants it so bad.
Yeah.
He wants a slur.
This Grink motherfucker.
He brought Thai food into the movies. I'm like struggling to think of what white people do.
Well, yeah, you could boil
Yeah,
a
you
Grink
could do
weed
that.
if you're a freaking white guy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Go off.
Yes, white guy.
It does sound racially coded. It's a
Um,
Proud Boy
what we say.
initiation, grinking the weed.
You're gonna drink weed with us tonight. Until you can't see.
You're not leaving here till you're drunk.
The answers are all confusing. None of them has made it easier for me to understand.
Do you
want to
pick just one?
Drinking weed sucks, man.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's enough of that.
It does.
Forbidden
suck.
knowledge.
Good knowledge.
Okay, here's a good one. How do you tell if you're a werewolf?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I would know.
Full moon.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to miss it.
You wouldn't
turn
the,
into a wolf.
the thing is, if
Yes,
you turn into a wolf, you're a werewolf.
That's what I say.
Maybe I'm just ignorant.
If you
Where I'm from, when you turn
Werewolf.
into the wolf,
Oh yeah.
that's when you're a werewolf, brother.
Try that in a
Howling at the
forest.
damn moon. You rip your plaid shirt off. You might
It's
be a
always
werewolf.
Where I grew up in Massachusetts, you had to turn into a wolf to be a werewolf. It's that
Sorry,
simple.
that's just how we did it.
It's a little
Oh my
country
God.
secret.
Woke culture has taken this from us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now you can be all kinds of wolves. Don't get me started on the ways that I mean that sentence. I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I think the answer is just if you turn into a wolf.
If you turn to a wolf,
That's
that's how
gotta
you
be
tell.
it.
That's the answer for me. I don't care what
Is this
people
like
say.
if you're trying to catch it pre-wolf?
What
Like
do
you just got hair on your knuckles or something?
Right.
Sure.
Then you run into a lot of like I'm Italian, but am I a wolf questions.
Whoa, yeah,
Sure.
this is like
Yeah.
a Greek teen.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying if I was, I would want to know now.
Right. It's better to know sooner than later, probably.
I don't want to
Yeah.
find out when I like kill my family or whatever. I want to just catch it.
He like runs away from home with a backpack to protect his family.
Is werewolfism, is it puberty based? Like, do you turn into a child wolf?
So there's a film about this called Teen Wolf,
Interesting.
Oh, that would clear it up.
and usually you find out on the basketball court
Oh, yeah,
That's when
they
you
do
are.
the flip.
when you're playing basketball or you're surfing on a car.
You surf on a car
Your
is the
dad
other
comes
thing a
in,
wolf
and
does.
You're both wolves, and he says we're Italian.
Son, we're Italian. That's why you're so good at basketball.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
You kind of invented this sport. They don't want you want us to know that, but
To
Basketball.
this day, we dominate the league. Italians.
it was called pasta ball. I can't talk about it anymore.
Yep.
than
Call
that.
'em
That's right. That's what it was. What's called.
We said we would put the pasta in a basket.
Why do you think the ball looks like a shell?
I've always wondered that.
Yep.
That's how you know if you're a werewolf, by the way.
You heard it here.
You heard it here first. That-
Careful out there.
that's a correct fact.
This question has no answer. Maybe
Weird.
it does. Wait, I'm confused.
The website is bad.
The website is bad. Some of them are answering different questions to say, "Can you prove you're a werewolf?" Which I'm not interested in answering.
I can't prove I'm a werewolf. I've never turned into a wolf.
That would be the proof.
That's
Yeah.
I don't know. I could do a podcast about it.
This guy wrote like a
Kinds of things I could do.
poem. Even a man who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolf's bane blooms when the autumn night is bright. Written by Michael Aruda.
So if the wolfsbane blooms,
And then he
is
says, does
another
this have
way.
any significance to you? Has it happened late at night when the moon is full? Your wife says, Sheldon, go outside if you're going to do that. Take the dog with you.
Is this an episode of Young Sheldon? Is this? I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's from Young Sheldon.
This is from Young
Sounds
Sheldon.
right.
Bazinga, says the wolf. Okay, well,
What if Young Sheldon's like it's like a werewolf show and no one watches?
Yeah, no one
It's
knows.
secretly a really great show.
he's emerging from his shell of being a man.
That's cool.
I assume that's got something to do with it.
If you want to check that if you have been bitten by some animal and that animal will be a werewolf, then you should have to check the following symptom appearing in you. First, you should not be able to touch the holy water or holy thing. If you do this, your skin would burn.
holy
Second,
thing.
I can't think of the name of it right now. It's a holy thing.
You'll know when you see it.
I meant Bible.
It's
It's like a book.
yeah.
Second, you would not be able to touch the thing which were made of silver thing. Third, you will not be able to control your anger and you would become violent. You should stared, feeling that some unknown power starting growing inside of you and you will become more powerful, more smarter, and more faster than anyone normal human being. Fourth, you have many hair coming in your body part. If you want to know more about these things, follow us at Haunting Web.
Like
If
and
you
subscribe
us,
for
then
werewolf
please
knowledge.
upvote us.
Yeah, give them that upvote. They
Yeah, of course.
Oh hell yeah.
Tell them to upvote for you, sir.
Top
under my
comment.
name.
What the fuck do you guys mean? I don't know these adult-like words. I'm just a kid.
Kid, go to school.
I don't know what a holy thing is.
What's
I'm a
damn
boy.
silver thing? I'm a boy.
I don't have college learning to read about your werewolf facts.
If you...
As a normal guy,
Normal guy checking in here.
I may be a wolf.
All right, well, let's move on from that question.
That's for the
Alright.
best.
Werewolves, sure.
This is a really good question. If centaurs and minotaurs are all males, with whom do they mate?
Is that true?
I don't think that is true.
No, I don't think so either.
But do you ever see? I feel like sometimes there's like a adult fantasy kind of like world building where it's like you can tell it's good world building because the centaurs have juicy tits.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
I feel like I've seen a girl
Good
centaur or
world
something.
building.
Oh yeah, well in Brooklyn,
Yeah, yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, we
In
got
Bushwick.
8 million stories.
Cloven
They're out there.
hooves.
Everybody's got a tale to tell,
Tail to tail.
and that's a pun because of the centaur.
Because they're
Centaur have a
horses.
tail.
Let's assume, just give them the benefit of the doubt that we don't know it, but they are all men. And then you
Okay.
have to assume they're having sex with human women and horses.
Ooh, I thought it was
Oh.
a headspace situation.
I think it's
I
like a
thought it was
donkey.
Navy situation.
Yeah. They're on a boat.
Yeah. No, yeah, I guess they're probably kidnapping like farm girls.
Yeah, with their man arms.
Oh.
The Minotaur is half bull, so bulls can only be male.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Minotaur is just one guy. Right?
Well,
Minotaur?
Maybe it could be Minutemen.
Isn't he the guy in the labyrinth?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
not
he's a
more than one of that.
Minotaur.
Oh, that guy from the labyrinth?
Yeah, you know the guy from the
Yeah,
labyrinth.
he's single.
Yeah. They cracked off his labyrinth?
Ladies. So donkeys are what? A horse and a mule, right? Or no, a mule is a donkey, a horse and a donkey.
It's confusing. But yeah.
And they can't breed. So what if centaurs are just like a horse and like a horse girl?
I think that is what it is.
A
Is
horse and a horse girl.
they can only be created,
Yeah.
but they cannot procreate.
Yeah.
And everyone is a Mr.
undersupervised
Hands.
horse girl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
You gotta watch them.
gotta keep your eye on her.
You want to have him a centaur while you're still in school.
Oh my
Now let me pull up a quick
they
video.
take a lot of upkeep.
Oh yeah.
Think of the grass.
The hay.
You could be losing apples left and right.
Thank God. The top comment on this is from Kip Wheeler, and he says there is only one Minotaur. He's a single monster, not a species or race. Thank you,
Louder
Kip.
for the
Thank
people in
you.
the back.
No way.
Kip.
I refuse to be yelled at on my own podcast by my
What a
commenters.
lonely existence.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I said Jeremy was an idiot for that.
Centaurs are all male because females of their type are called centaurides.
Oh, centaurides. That's a
There are
beautiful
many
name for a
myths that
girl.
Specifically talk about centaurides in the classical era. Huh. All right.
Centauride.
Centaurides.
I'm gonna Google it.
Centaurides.
Yeah, get some pictures popping.
And we're back on Pornhub.
We're back. It's all 3D.
Some of these are
Oh,
nude.
they're looking good. She's got a little tank top on, though.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, they
This
got to keep it
Deviant Art
tasteful.
Girl, or this one.
Wow. Where's the, if I may, the pussy's got to be in the back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the question. Is it here or is it there? It's got to be
gotta
there.
be.
You know that shit gripping.
And kicking.
I'm looking, and it's
Kicking you.
kicking, and it's a horse.
You
by
have
the
to
way.
do from behind if it's a horse. You can't do missionary with the horse girl. because
Having
she-
sex as a centaur would be a goddamn nightmare.
Absolutely.
The body is infernal. It's
That's
long in too many ways.
Yeah.
Because they have like 2 torsos.
Mm-hmm.
They have a top torso, bottom torso.
You're
That's
so
right.
far away from the human part.
Like we always think of how gross centaurs are to us.
Always.
They must be disgusting to horses.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just like, why is the head a whole body? What the fuck?
God, it's monstrous. It's like a right angle.
Yeah.
Just awful.
I picture your horse saying, "What the fuck" is really funny to me. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
What the shit is this?
He stamps his foot.
Hey, Moonbeam, get a load of this.
Put down your sugar.
Put down your sugar.
Okay, here's another question. Can you climb mountains and sleep on top of them? What are the rules for that kind of thing?
Hammocks, right? Don't they do hammocks in mountain climbing?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they stick them into the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
so you
that
can
makes sense.
you can do it in a hammock?
You can do whatever
Is
you
it a
want, baby.
rule,
There's no rules.
or is
it's
it just a
mountain law.
custom?
You mean for sleeping on mountains? You can do it.
Yeah, climb on mountains and sleep on top of them.
Sure, you can find a foxhole or something.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any rules.
No, there's no.
You can
can
really
make 'em.
anything goes up there. It's a mountain.
Or just get back down by the time it's bedtime.
Yeah, just don't stay
in
up
your
there
house.
too. You're gonna freeze.
It's too cold up there.
There's a snowy peak.
And you're gonna roll over and fall.
Sure.
Yeah,
Some people have been sleeping there forever. Green
Oh,
Boots
yeah.
on Everest. That guy's dead.
talk about green boots.
Who's Green?
Green Boots. People know about this. Green Boots is a guy who died on Mount Everest in the 80s.
The things you
and
know
he
and
is
don't
now
know.
he is now a mile marker.
Oh,
like people will be
no.
like, "Oh, we're at Green Boots."
Oh, right, green boots.
no.
That was Daniel.
Is it supposed to be like a deterrent? Like
No, it's just like we know where we are now because we see Green Boots.
It's mostly
people,
green
like, slap
boots.
his ass. and
Yeah.
keep going.
Guys, do
Try
not
to
fuck
put like
green
a
boots.
green bar in his mouth. Yeah, people try to fuck him.
Stop doing graffiti on Green Boots' body.
No more sunglasses on Green Boots. He's got 5 pairs of sunglasses.
The fact that you asked if you could fuck green boots just shows how insecure this generation is. Blocked and reported.
I think it's like one of those things where it's you can't really get that close to him, but you could see him. Like he's like 500 feet away. You're like, there's Green Boots.
I'm assuming he was doing something you're not supposed to be. I assume he was a bad guy.
Yeah, he was a terrible person.
He's a pirate who took the
That's
gold
right.
away from his crew.
Tax evader.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got cursed.
Did something really bad like tax evasion.
The one
That's
guy
really
who died.
bad to do.
I think you should die if you do it.
That's right.
I'm not afraid to say that.
And that's a
on
cracked
record.
fact.
Thank you for subscribing to Cracked.
Yeah, even if it ruins your life, you should pay all of your taxes.
That's
all the
right.
That's
time.
right. That's right.
That's to fund our wars. What's the question? What question are we on?
That's for our wars.
For our wars. The wars can't raise money for themselves.
Yes.
can't.
They need you to work for it.
They need the stuff from your podcast that you couldn't write off.
You need
They
to
need
freeze to death.
probably a third of what you're making from the podcast.
Yeah, it's like a lot. But you
Totally.
can write off a lot too, so there's a lot of different ways to get around it.
It's true. Yeah.
It's a crazy game.
Gotta do those write-offs.
Anyway, on a mountain there are no rules.
Sure.
You ask me.
This guy says you could, but it's not advisable. Usually most mountains have peaks, not plateaus.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Wario. Oh, I knew what one I was looking
He's a
for.
technical advisor for a hair
He's
products
being kind of a
distributor.
dick about it. He's like, you ever see
Yeah.
a mountain? It's pointy. It's not flat.
Yeah.
It's only pointy because it's at a distance.
Yeah, fuck
Right. Once you get in there, there's flat parts.
What you don't know about mountains, I could make a mountain out of
Ooh,
out of your ignorance.
You got fucking got, dumbass.
Lots of recorded.
even
Play that one again.
even Mario's clowning on your ass.
Yeah, we got Mario on the podcast.
Mario says "Fo out of here, dog."
Faux out of here.
You suck.
Look at these shoes. What are these shoes?
Mario loves
He
memes.
does.
Yeah.
Hey, we all do.
He's just getting into them now.
He's like, yeah.
I put all my money in Dogecoin.
No, Mario.
To the moon.
Mario, why?
I'm in my rocket ship. I'll go to the moon.
Oh, poor guy.
Buddy.
Oh man.
Hopefully he's got savings.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's
he
married
would
to a princess.
His
Yeah,
his
he's
parents have
generational.
money.
Yeah.
Well, it's his
okay.
wife's parents, and she
But
owns
she
a
be
castle.
cheating.
She does be
She
cheating.
do be
It's not
cheating.
specific lore in Mario, but you do assume that like Peach is like always getting taken away, kind of like because she's. I assume she deserves it.
Taken away.
Right. She's getting taken away.
I
And
think
he
she
doesn't ask,
deserves
maybe,
it.
What's going on? Maybe they have an arrangement.
Yeah.
Where she's like, don't ask when I get whisked away by whoever.
Just come get me
Just
from
come
the
get me.
lava pit.
Right.
This happened to Alex recently.
I don't trust women anymore.
Alex's
do.
wife is hanging out with a big wizard.
So what do you do over here?
It's like, why are you always near the oracle?
Yeah.
Or what are you guys doing?
Alex had to jump on an axe to destroy a bridge.
I'm having a fun time imagining Bowser just hanging out with a girl like, what kind of movies do you like? I just need stuff to do.
Yeah.
Bowser's so funny.
Like, you ever seen In the Mood for Love?
I am.
Bowser
yeah.
voice.
Yeah, Bowser loves Hong Kong cinema.
I'm kind of a classics guy. That's kind of stuff he says.
Okay, let's do our political segment, the quiz course.
Yes, finally.
Slam that button.
I don't remember where the button
I
is.
think it's one of the top. Oh, no, you got it. He's so good.
I put the sounds on the board, and I sometimes remember where they are.
They're not
Alright.
labeled either.
No, and they
top.
change colors. Anyway, it's a political one.
We're a very political podcast. We do politics on the show. So get ready.
There are no sacred cows on
yeah.
our mountain.
Oh, yeah. This question is, do the Irish in Ireland know that us Irish in America don't care what you think of us? And we're going to continue to consider ourselves full Irish regardless of what you think? Why don't y'all just get over it?
The why don't y'all get over it in Irish parentheses is my favorite part of the whole thing.
Wow.
This was written by Joe Biden.
Sit your
Didn't
Irish
Biden
ass
just
down.
like change the categorization of
Yeah.
Irish people, like not white anymore.
You're a bunch of mix, Mac. I'll say I can use the word. I'm German.
over it.
He's like, get away from me, Grink. I'm Irish.
He can say it.
Yeah, I got the G pass.
Obama gave it to me.
We've been doing Joe Biden every episode. It gets worse every time.
Oh, yeah.
He's not even kind of Joe Biden
I
anymore.
wasn't helping.
The last one comes out later, so it'll get better.
That's true. Yeah, stay tuned. You have to
Thursday.
subscribe to the Patreon to see our better impression of Joe Biden.
Slightly
you can
better.
Do a super cut of the progression
Oh, yeah.
of your Biden.
Whoa.
Oh, there, Jack.
Come on, man.
Hey.
I'm Irish.
I'm the damn president.
Why do the Irish
That was really sickly.
I'm dabbing on these hoes.
Someone recently said that our podcast is just us saying modern slang and weird voices.
That's correct.
It's Alex
problem?
loves it.
That is 100% the show.
For real.
Riz King. The Riz God.
There's no cap.
Where's it raised up, baby grown?
She dapped him up and rizzed him. He's going to LSU.
LSU.
I love how quickly like this like minute of recording will be like incomprehensible history.
Yeah. Not exactly a clip.
Did you see
No.
that
Terrible clip.
kind of popular video from 14 months ago? You're not gonna get this 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
Just trust that it makes sense.
Just trust it's a flawless Joe
we're an hour
Biden
in.
impression.
Anyone who cares is or doesn't care is God.
I don't think the Irish do know this.
That the Irish in America don't care what you think of us.
Yeah, I think they're in
Wait,
blissful
did
ignorance.
Irish and Ireland.
Sorry, yeah, the Irish in Ireland don't. The Irish, fuck me, dude. The
It's
Irish,
not complicated.
the-
This
yeah,
guy's
no.
speaking as an Irish guy in America,
Yes.
and he doesn't give a fuck about
Yes.
Irish people now. Why not?
Why don't y'all just get over it?
Yeah, it's true.
Irishly.
The Irish people in Ireland are so much cooler than the Irish people in America.
It's true. It really is.
What's their
true.
secret? There's like 200 of them.
Right.
And there's 5 million of us.
Yeah.
And that's why we stay winning. And why don't y'all just get
Are you
over
right?
it?
Are you Irish, Alex?
Yes.
I don't know what you are.
We talk about me going to Catholic school every day.
Right.
Wow.
I figured you were like Spanish.
Yeah.
too.
No one quite knows my exotic background. They only
Sometimes
see.
Irish people can look really Spanish.
They really can.
That's my like fucked up grandpa take.
You're not supposed to say this anymore, but it's true.
I saw an article recently that was just like, I don't know if it was in the news or what, but it was just like Italians and Jews are basically the same thing. And I read it and I was like, that's right.
Totally.
Respect.
Yeah. You can extend that logic and keep going to South America,
Yeah.
Asia.
Why don't y'all just get over it?
That's so true.
Get over it.
If you're not from
melting
America, get over it.
There's too many types of stuff.
We got all the stuff.
Get over it.
The top comment is from an Irish man named Keith, who is not happy about this. He's not
Oh,
over it.
This is the first time they've been mad about
says-
stuff like this.
Get over it, laugh
Oh,
emoji.
no.
It's you lot that bring it up over and over again.
Hit him with the you lot.
Oh,
What's
shit.
full Irish? Over here, it's a breakfast.
Oh!
If you're actually Irish, you know that and would have worded the question differently.
Oh.
Call yourself whatever you want. No one here gives a shite.
Shite.
But if you say something like this in Ireland, you'll be laughed at. Uh-oh.
Bro, you don't even know about brekkie.
Blood sausage.
Nope.
Bro. Pudding.
Nope.
Oh, it's not blood sausage, right? It's blood
It's all-
pudding.
Yeah, blood sausage I think is Scottish.
I don't know. I'm not
I'm
Irish.
so out of my depth right now. Get over it.
Get over it.
People are
Cadbury.
pissed. This guy, Calm Ryan, says, "You're asking me, an Irishman in Ireland, and then you say you don't care. Clearly, you do care. You poor pudding. They're there.
You poor pudding.
You, see, these are very Irish responses.
They
which
are. I like them.
Yeah.
It's uniting the people.
And they're gaining points with every weird response. They have a
Catholics
lot
and
of slang I
Protestants,
didn't
they're
know.
love voting
uniting
well.
Belfast over
I like this
Quora.
one a lot." This guy says, "To the Americans in America, know that no one outside of America cares what you think. Call yourself fucking Martians for all anyone cares. You're still gonna get laughed at for claiming such ridiculous things if you actually set foot in the country you claim to be from. Spoilt little brats.
Spoilt.
Just say you have that ancestry and grow up."
This Grink.
It's true. Grink says what?
What? Some of these are so Irish.
True.
This guy's.
How many more do you want to do?
I want to read at least one more.
Okay, fine.
Just this last one from Gareth. Yeah, but you're not Irish, are you? You're American and identifying as Irish. Oh, never mind. This gets transphobic. Never mind.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Moving on.
Who could have seen
I got
this coming?
confused by all of the
no.
Irish terms like bugger.
Get
and
over
bloke.
it. Yeah, bugger. There are a lot of that one's Orson Scott Card, by the way. That's,
Yeah.
he's answering on Quora.
All right, I got another one.
He's
This
a power
question
user.
is it cultural appropriation to eat Italian food?
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes, it is.
We appear to have the
Italian
same
food.
comment section full of Irish people. Let's find out.
Yeah, they all moved over to this question.
It's
next.
called breakfast.
Full Irish is not Italian. This guy
This
posted a
reminds
picture
me
of
of being
pasta.
trans.
This guy posted a picture of pasta
Trans.
and is like triggered much.
The Blarney Stone isn't trans. These guys.
All right, yeah, well,
Well,
it's cultural appropriation to eat Italian food. You can't
that's
do
right.
it unless you're Italian. Do not eat pasta.
Stay away.
I agree. I have nothing to add. I'm definitely not thinking of more Irish things to say. We've all moved on from that.
I think it's definitely appropriation because you have to like do a bunch of appropriative kind of
Right.
moves. You got to swirl
Oh.
the spaghetti.
If you're swirling, it's
You're not allowed
appropriative.
to do that.
And you probably do this when you do
You
it.
can't do that
Because
when you grate the.
that's just cooking.
Parmesan. You can't do that.
Chefs do it.
Us Jews, who are
Pepper.
basically Italian, say if you're swirling, we're hurling.
Get over
So
it.
don't do it. And I'm Jewish, which means I'm Italian.
Right, so we can say that.
Right.
You grinks.
If you're Jewish, hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe to
you're
Cracked if you're a
Italian?
Jew.
What's
Aga-
up?
Again, we get no benefit from this.
Not a penny.
Everyone's mad at this question.
I can't imagine why.
People are like, how dare you?
I did like the big picture of pasta. We're going to put that on the video.
Yeah, it's like linguine with broccoli. It's like that's not even Italian.
It doesn't look very good.
No, it doesn't. I'm sure it's fine for lunch.
I think you can appropriate it if you do it badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're fucking it up.
Is then you're denigrating like the culture. Mm-hmm. See, it's a smart show. You learn things on here.
That's right. And we're doing a recipe after this, right?
Yeah, that's what we're
We're
gonna
gonna
do.
move over to the kitchen.
Our
and do a
first recipe.
We're going to the cracked kitchen to make some cracked dinner.
We've never
boil
put.
some weed. Drink it.
Hell yeah, dude.
We got a great recipe for you this week. It's boiling weed and milk. There is no third item.
Weed and milk. You're gonna need milk.
I guess fire. You need fire.
You
Sure.
can microwave it.
Nice hot plate.
Yeah, you don't need
Oh,
fire.
If you want to go
Yeah,
full
you-
nasty with it.
Oh man, that's really gross. You nasty for this one, JR.
Nasty for that.
What, is it going to be JR?
Jeremy Ronald Kaplowitz.
Jeremy and Rajat.
Yes, I am both
They
Jeremy
are.
and Rajat.
That's right.
I'm dressing for the
Oh,
job I
God.
want, podcasting with Jeremy and Rajat.
Okay, here's our last question. This is on America's Gun Club, where you can talk about guns or anything. What would a gun owner do if I follow him into a
One shot.
public washroom and tell him that he's going to get a bit hurt for not giving up his gun?
You're about to get a bit hurt for that. Big fan of the phrasing on this one.
Yeah, well, the top
About to
answer
get a
is
bit hurt.
a picture of Archer.
Yes.
And it says, do you want to get shot? Because that's how you get shot. You can tell they Googled like archermememaker.com.
Hell yeah,
Give
dude.
me one right now.
I run that website. Every time I make a meme, I get money.
Jeremy gets a lot of cash for that.
That's my
it's
job.
500 per meme.
Yeah.
He's eating
pays
well
really
off
well.
this shit.
I'm very
right.
wealthy off of archermemes.com.
I make KriegerMemes.com. It's
No one likes
more-
those.
That's
It's
we're
failing.
seeking an audience still.
Yeah. It's gotta be Archer.
I think if they did anything more than like a small response, it would kind of be over a compensation because you're just gonna get a bit hurt. I imagine they're gonna pinch you or something.
Sure. Yeah, they're not going to
By
like shoot
giving
you.
up his gun, what does he mean by that? Like
Give it up.
forfeiting it, like to the state, or like give it to me?
Give it up.
Give it up for the gun.
Give it up for
Just
guns
give it
real
up.
quick.
Like,
Woo!
That was the applause.
Oh, you're doing so well. Yeah, let's give it up for
pull out your gun on
guns.
stage and everyone like, laughs at you.
That'd be a good bit.
Also, second time I've thought it was claps, but it was laughter, and they're not the same thing.
Nope.
It's a damn shame.
Comedians would do well. To,
Oh, yes.
Remember that.
When I was in college and doing stand-up, there was a comic who would bring a gun out as a fake gun as his closer.
Yep.
And point it at
Nice.
the audience, and no one ever laughs at it. Everyone always gasped.
I used to
Every single
encourage
time.
my friends to do that, and people got mad at him.
His name was Mr. Swag Comic, and that's real. And his bit was about how there's
follow
nothing.
Mr. Swag Comic.
Yes, follow him, dude, if he's
Slam
still
that
around.
follow.
Please, Mr. Swag Comic is my father.
Mr. Swag Comic Jr. I always pull out the gun.
His big closer was that he would talk about how there's nothing more expensive than pussy, and then he
Wow.
would try to rob the audience.
Nothing more expensive. Than
Yeah.
pussy.
And if that wouldn't work, and the gun would come
And
out.
he would try to steal everyone's pussy from the audience.
Well,
Oh.
did he ever get that?
I don't
I
know.
don't
It-
think so.
it
There's
sounds
no
better
Mrs.
with
Swag
time.
Comic.
Right, not yet.
And ladies, he's single.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Check out Mr. Swag
Check
Comic.
out Binghamton Comedy.
Check
upstate
out-
New
Hey,
York.
You went to Binghamton?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you
Yeah.
go? Where did you go to school?
Well, I went to high school in New York, so a lot of my friends went to
Sure.
Binghamton.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I went to Boston.
Cool.
Not
cool,
to
cool.
brag.
Yeah, I mean Binghamton is just Long Island.
Totally.
The school.
Oh yeah, Long Island, the school.
Do you think Binghamton's Long Island? Write in the comments.
It's not
Man.
Adelphi. All right. Well, I don't know.
Some angry ass dudes.
I feel like we kind of upset a lot of people today. for
We
whatever
started
reason.
with 9/11.
We started with 9/11.
which was on us.
And then I said an Irish slur at one point.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I slipped it in there. I was being Joe Biden at the time.
So remember that.
So he has the pass.
Right.
Grink. All right, I can't do it anymore.
I'm a Grink.
All the answers are just like, I'd kill you with my gun.
I'd
Yeah,
shoot you.
I'd
So,
fucking kill you.
all these questions are just like, would you shoot me? The answer is like, yes, I'll shoot you.
You're in Tennessee.
Yeah, would you shoot me if you met me? Yeah,
It's
man,
my
I
favorite
would.
thing.
It's all I want to do.
Yeah, a lot of good boomer memes in this.
There's a picture of a
thread.
cow in there? What the hell?
Yeah, and a guy
This
slingshot.
website's
That's a horse, actually.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
That's
looks
a
like a
horse.
cow.
It's a
I saw it
cow-looking
wrong.
horse.
It was a horse.
Don't
and I'm
ever
sorry.
make that
Do you
mistake
have
again.
a cow sound? Or?
We used to, but we got rid of
It
it.
was on a
Used to.
crazy delay, honestly.
And people were kind of mad that we got rid of it, actually.
Yeah, they were. I'd try not to talk about
Sorry I brought that up.
kind
I'm
of a
sorry.
sore subject over here. Well, are we going to write the question?
Yeah, let's write a question. Do we have a question? What's
Okay.
a slur for white people? No, we can't start next episode.
No. Back to horses. Okay. What's a slur for a horse?
I don't think
No,
we should
wait.
start
We
with-
didn't get rid of the part that was the problem.
We can't. We
Okay.
simply cannot start another episode with such a bad one.
Horse. Come on.
What did we talk about this episode?
Talked about horses.
Cultural
talked about
appropriation,
Irish
the
people.
Irish, climbing mountains, minotaurs, werewolves, drinking and boiling weed, punching someone in the face with a lighter.
Has a horse ever climbed a mountain?
That's pretty good. What if I sat on a lighter? Would it explode?
Ooh, yeah.
If I sat on a lighter, would it explode? Is our question.
That's a good one.
Thank you for saying
Okay.
that, Jeremy. In the meantime, Karli, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank
You
you
got to
for
tell our
having me.
listeners where they can find you, what you're up to, what's going on.
Oh, absolutely. Well, so you can definitely follow me on Twitter. My name is Karli Marulli. You can find me like that. And you can find me on Instagram. When does this come out?
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I will have had a show.
Oh,
happen.
nice.
So
Too late for you to
thanks
come.
for having come to that.
Thanks for coming to Karli's show. She had so much fun.
I had a great time. I killed.
Yeah.
awesome.
Hit the button.
Oh, the left button? Okay, I got it. I got the
Cow.
button. I got the button.
That's what it was
This
like.
is the recording from that big show.
Yeah, that's how it went.
They
I
actually
got an
laughed even
agent.
longer. I cut it short.
Yeah, yeah.
They were laughing the whole time. The LPMs were off the walls.
They were breaking down.
Check out New York comedy while you're here.
That's right. Walk into any bar and wait for a show to start.
really how it is.
Play the waiting game. But you won't have to play the waiting game if it's Thursday and you want more of our show, because we have bonus episodes on patreon.com/Quorators where we read other websites like
Reddit and TikTok. And
TikTok,
LinkedIn.
Facebook if we're really working hard at it.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
You
check
got to
that
send us
out.
good Facebooks. It's not like
Please
super easy to
send
get
us.
those. Yeah, and that's it for us. So you'll see us next Monday. We got bonuses on Thursday. That's the show. And that's a wrap.
Bye.